President Trump crisscrossing the country tonight to close out the 2020 campaign.
North Carolina, thank you very much. We win Pennsylvania, we win the whole deal. You know that, huh?
By the end of the night, the president will have logged nearly 2,500 miles, with rallies in North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Wisconsin, and Michigan. Battlegrounds he won in 2016, but where polls say the race is either tight or he's trailing. Part of the president's closing argument, a threat to fire Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Don't tell anybody, but let me wait till a little bit after the election.
That's after Fauci told the Washington Post about the pandemic. The Biden campaign is taking it seriously from a public health perspective, while the president's focus is reopening the country. Back on the trail, the president teeing up uncertainty over the election outcome, pushing the false argument that results not declared on election night are illegitimate.
We should know the result of the election on November 3rd, the evening of November 3rd. That's the way it's been, and that's the way it should be.
All that as the FBI tells NBC News it's investigating after Trump supporters surrounded a Biden campaign bus in Texas Friday. The president insisting his supporters were being helpful, not threatening.
Do you see the way our people, they were protecting his bus yesterday?
The president tweeting today they did nothing wrong. Republican Senator Marco Rubio backing him up.
Did you see it? All the cars on the road with the... We love what they did.
A Biden campaign official says the vehicles tried to run the bus off the road. Tensions high as the president fights to the final moment to secure a second term. Jeff Bennett, NBC News, Traverse City, Michigan.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.